So today we're going to talk about a little word called rejection. So what comes up for you when I say the word rejection? For me, I get an entire body ick. I get this super negative feeling. I become self-conscious and just all around negativity. And I feel like this is a common feeling for many people when it comes to rejection. But today, I really want to reframe your idea of rejection. And I actually want you to see it as a gift. So, I'm going to be sharing some insights and some of my lessons that I've learned over the years about why rejection is a gift. So, number one, rejection builds resilience because we have to go through these challenges in order to get to that something greater that is meant for us. So going through these challenges, being rejected, trying something new, meeting a new person, it allows our life to not be stagnant. It allows our life to continue moving forward, to continue progressing and unfolding, because around every corner is a new opportunity. And rejection is really a part of life because it helps us move forward in finding those opportunities. Because in the end, we can't be everything for everyone. We can't be the perfect fit for every job or relationship. Really, it's all about learning and discovering something new, and maybe something doesn't work there, and moving forward from that. And the greatest thing that I've learned is that basically rejection is the universe saying, get the fuck out of the way. And I love that because really the universe is creating space for us to experience something greater. So getting those things out of the way that aren't meant for us is actually a good thing. And this leads me to my second point of you're not wasting your time on things that aren't meant for you, relationships, careers. So if things depart from your life or end up not working out and you feel rejected by it, take it as a win because it's getting out of the way so you're not wasting time. And this hits home for me because in a lot of relationships, rejection is something that happens either abruptly or over time and time again in a relationship, and people just continue to move forward. And if we take it as face value, as a gift, instead of trying to make something work, again, it's providing us a new opportunity so that you can focus on things that matter to you instead of trying to make something work that's not. So focusing on where your path is headed is the most important thing. So allowing the quote unquote shit to be cleared is doing you a favor so you can walk freely through towards something that is meant for you. And that's for relationships, that's for a career, that's for whatever is meant for you on your path. And the hardest one, I think, is knowing that rejection has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with the other person. And if you are the rejector doing the rejecting, it has everything to do with you and not anything to do with the other person, because you have no idea what is going on in the other person's brain, in the other person's world, but you don't know exactly what they're dealing with, especially if it is early in a relationship. And we tend to take things really personal and make it about us and make it about our self-worth, and that, you know, we are not worthy of this person and we are not worthy of this relationship or worthy of love. But it's really just sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes people choose different things, and we can't control people's decisions or what they want or what they do or say. We can only control ourselves. So if we're able to see that as, you know, their journey and has nothing to do with us, it allows us to separate ourselves from the situation and really just embrace compassion. And I'll be going into that a little bit later on. But yeah, it's really about, you can't control everything in your life. And sometimes people are not going to choose you. People are not going to, choose you for that relationship or that job. And that's okay, because you have something better coming. In addition to that, usually when you're being rejected and when you're in a rejection situation, and I hate saying that again, it's giving me the ick, but there is usually a lesson in that experience, a growth opportunity that you can learn from. So it brings attention to things that need attention. So is there something that you need to reflect on in the relationship or in that partner that you had that maybe they weren't the right person for you, or they did have some characteristics that gave you a little bit of pause to look at, maybe they weren't the best person for you, or maybe they weren't the best at providing support in a certain situation, which led to this. So really being able to take yourself out of the minutia and look at the bigger picture. And also, what role did you play in the situation? What were you actually, how were you being in the relationship? What were your characteristics and behaviors? And was this a relationship you really wanted? And be honest with yourself. So really being able to, do some of your own self-discovery and detective work within that experience and look at, what are the lessons that I can take from this and, use moving forward. So that way you can look for and attract that relationship that is best for you, or that career, or whatever that is that you're wanting. Because we're all not perfect. We have things to work on, and that's what life is all about, lessons, so that we can learn and grow and be better and do better. So I was talking about compassion. So my next point is that during rejection, it allows us to learn to be more compassionate toward ourselves and others. Because as I said, no one is perfect. Life isn't perfect. And sometimes things happen. So being compassionate toward ourselves through the grieving process, if there's a departure in a relationship, or you didn't get a job, allowing yourself to feel those feelings, allowing yourself to feel the disappointment, but knowing that it has nothing to do with you. You are still very worthy, you still have value, and that experience, person, career, whatever it is, was not meant for you. And so going through these challenges, again, it allows us to move us forward on our path, creating more opportunities and more places to grow, so that you can get to that situation, that job, that relationship that is truly perfect for you. And then you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm so glad all that other stuff didn't work out. So give yourself some space to feel, be compassionate, know that this is all a part of the journey, and love yourself through it. Because we're all stronger than we think, and we give ourselves credit for. So in the end, if you're experiencing rejection in a situation, whether it be a relationship, career, or whatnot, always remember who you are, what you stand for, and what you love. Because those will be the guiding lights in your life. And it allows you to clear a path that's meant for you, because you know what you want, you know who you are, and you know where you're going. And be open to those new opportunities that are going to be showing up for you as you move through your life and go through that rejection and that challenge. Because those experiences are going to be the stepping stones to something else. And so they're going to be bringing you closer to your authentic life. And to be honest, what it brings you to is going to be better than you've imagined it. So have faith and know that rejection is a freaking gift and it's part of life. And life is crazy. Life is full of challenges, but know that through all of the challenges, through all of the rejection, you are still whole. You have a life to lead and a path to walk on. So walk it with confidence and enjoy what you have in front of you. See you in the next video.